Today I'm going to be talking about allies from the Yes 5 Percures. Having two in this character information, Flora and Mailpo, so I hope you enjoy it, but let's get started with Flora first. Flora is a mysterious lady who guards the Cure Rose Garden. The boss of Eternal is interested in her. Flora comes from the 5th season of Percure, Yes Percure 5 Gogo. She made her debut in the first episode and she comes from the Cure Rose Garden. She is voiced by Yuko Minaguchi. Flora is an elegant woman with very long, wavy, pale pink hair. Her bangs are split evenly and compare with her navel-length floor locks. She wears a golden tiara adorned by a garnet at the middle, and on each side are 4 unique gems coming in ruby, emerald, sapphire, and topaz. On each side is a golden dangle. She also has gold eyes. Flora wears a pale chiffon long-sleeve dress longer than her feet, with the skirt in 2 layers, and a shawl around her shoulders, decorated by an amethyst gem. Now, Flora's personality is not in the Percure wiki fandom, so I'm just gonna use what is known of her personality and how she looks to be able to describe from other characters. About her, if you want to tell me anything about Flora, please add that in the comments and I'll pin it. Anyways, Flora is a kind, gentle woman who is the guardian of the Cure Rose Garden. She loves Syrup and took care of him as a baby. Basically, she's a mother figure. She also is protective and had a relationship with Boss, the main villain of the series. She broke this relationship off in order to protect the Rose Garden from Boss to use it for evil. Before the series, Flora watched over the Cure Rose Garden and took care of Syrup when he was little. The leader of Eternal came and met this Flora. It was love at first sight for him as she was very beautiful. But Flora locked up the gate to the Cure Rose Garden so the boss of Eternal cannot use it for what he wanted, to preserve it like the other stolen treasures of Eternal. Flora sends Syrup to deliver a letter to Boss, but he is attacked by Anaconda and he finds himself in the Palmyra Kingdom. Syrup has amnesia and has forgotten about his past, but began to dream of the Cure Rose Garden. He wants to go there to recover his memories. In the first episode, she mailed a letter for Nozomi given by Syrup. Just as Syrup was going to leave and Nozomi and the Percure opened the mail, the letter exploded with rose petals, and then Flora appeared as a hologram. She sent the letter to them because they are Percure and she needs help because there is danger in the Cure Rose Garden. Nozomi and the Percure agreed to go, and after Flora said she would be waiting, the hologram vanished and the letter turned into the Rose Pact. In episode 7, she appears to Milk and gives her a blue rose seed for her to grow. Episodes later, she appeared again as a hologram in the Rose Pact. She leaves behind a prophecy. Combine the power of the red and blue rose, and predicts to them when something with anger and hate appears. Percure 5 will be in danger. Later, the blue rose was revealed to be Milky Rose. Syrup began to have flashbacks of the Cure Rose Garden, and remembered being taken care of by Flora. Also, the leader of Eternal has flashbacks of when he met her in the Cure Rose Garden and fell in love with her. Because he has a crush on her, he wants the Rose Pact to see her again, or take away the garden and force his employees to hurry and get it. Finally, the Cure Rose Garden's gates are opened, but Anaconda appears and defeats the Pretty and turns them into stone, and Eternal and its leader invade the garden. Now the Cure Rose Garden is in danger, and she is in a weak state and hurt. The only thing she could do now is to have hope on the Pretty Cures. The boss proceeded on killing her, but the Pretty Cure protected her. With Coco and Nuts, and the four rulers, and the red and blue roses, they used all their powers in feeling to create and use their final attack, the Flora explosion, and boss was defeated. When Flora recovered, she was surrounded by everyone and saw the rose garden restored. But there is one thing she was going to tell everyone. She was going to die. She told Syrup that she wanted him to be friends with the Cures, and that had been why she asked him to send a letter to Nozomi in the first episode. She gave them a seed that will be the new guardian before her, but she needed them to watch over the garden. As she said her last words, she disappeared. Mailpo is a walking pink mailbox that works with Syrup in Yes Percure 5 Gogo. She helps with sending and receiving letters. In the last episode, it is said that she is the red rose that Syrup planted in the Cure Rose Garden. She just disguises herself as a mailbox so she can be with Syrup all the time. Mailpo is from the 5th season of Percure, Yes Percure 5 Gogo. She made her debut in episode 2. She comes from the Cure Rose Garden, and she is voiced by Wasabi Masuda. A pale pink box reminiscent of a little penguin, she has pale, dull orange feet with a clear blue screen at the center of her face, with a rose design on top of it. At the top left and right corner is a pink heart design. Mailpo is a submissive creature who tries her best to please Syrup. She is hardworking but can also be naive too much, to the point of being easily taken advantage of by any villain. Mailpo often collects letters for Syrup to deliver. In episode 3, Milk sent letters to Mailpo which Syrup refuses to deliver, so Mailpo does it and gets temporarily lost. This causes Nozomi and her friends to help Syrup look for her. In episode 9, she is one who hides in the cake shop the other characters are about to eat and causes the premise of the whole episode. In episode 46, Mailpo was lost in a mysterious black hole. In episode 48, it is revealed that Mailpo is the rose that Syrup planted in the rose garden, and went along because she wanted to be the same as Syrup, changing form. Fact 1. Mailpo is the first mascot in the Percure universe whose design isn't based on a living creature, as it has more of an intimate object-like appearance. Fact 2. Flora's name is used as the name of Cure Flora, Haruka Haruno's Percure name in Go Princess Percure. Fact 4. Flora is the first supporting character who is in love with the main villain. This is succeeded by Blue in Happiness Charge Percure. Fact 4. Flora has the same face features as Kurumi, and it might be that due to the blue rose seed from Flora, Kurumi got her human appearance from her. And that was Flora and Mailpo. Next time, and the last in the characters of the Yes Percure 5 character informations, we will be doing the 4 rulers, and I'll be making an analysis video on Yes 5 and Gogo. After all that's done, I'll be going on to fresh Percure characters, and I know it's eagerly being awaited, but it is coming, so 2 more to go. See you later, and the 4 rulers in analysis.